Boa noite. Eu vou iniciar mais uma parte da gameplay do Halo Wake 2. Eu tô jogando no novo jogo mais que é chamado a versão final. Vou dar seguimento então.
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hun. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too.
Essa é boa.
Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
A dupla. Ela com a roupa do America's Nightmare.
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Oh, fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Rabiscado. Scratch, rabiscado.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense.
Olha ali.
I remember.
Ele já viu isso,
I
né?
remember.
Você acorda e bota a mão na testa. Ele tá em looping, né? Looping, não. Não. É uma espiral.
Our
show tonight?
Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already done the show? Was that a recording?
Ah, não tá no camarim dele. Tá.
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down, sit down, sit down.
Pô, às vezes o som fica muito baixo.
Oh man, it is so
No
good
vídeo
to
fica.
see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
Sorry, does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly
Surpresa
what the
dele.
reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this.
Pô, nem parece que é o outro ator que faz a voz, né?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man! That is spot on! Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep
Resumiu o jogo.
the joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in
Ah,
his
se
writer's
botaram até
room,
Matrix,
trapped
cara.
there. And he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's
É, de explodir a cabeça mesmo.
best-selling Alex Casey series.
Porra, é de explodir a cabeça esse jogo.
Tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Yeah, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. Kept expecting to disappear once the scene ends.
Pera aí. Ah, vou ter que rever a primeira gameplay.
Hello?
Tem uma coisa, né? Sabe que o traje dele tá agora
Right here. I needed to get home
Que trancou.
to Alice.
Sabe que tanto faz tá preto aqui, não tá da mesma cor que tava ali no vídeo? Tanto faz o uniforme dele aqui.
What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story.
Camarim da banda.
Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
E65. Camarim
I
do...
was a mess. I'd never heard of this
Door.
talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
Ah, do livro do Casper Darwin. Interpretação de muitos mundos. Tudo a ver com o jogo. Tomara que tenha uma fala aqui, pelo menos uma fala nessa ampliação do jogo que eles prometeram aqui na DLC.
Time is broken here. Maybe time never worked the way we think it does. It loops around, and yet it goes forward. A spiral. I thought I was finding remnants of the earlier loops, earlier drafts of my writing. Murder sites that I had left clues, mementos for myself to guide me on, but maybe that's only part of it. If time is not a straight line, then there are
Olha
loops
só.
beyond these loops.
Olha o que ele vê na TV.
Beyond what's happening to me now, ahead of me, and I'm there as well, a version of me, something. I have become some elevated, enlightened virgin, an archon, a demiurge, a demon of some sort, playing a secret game, building something, his past self a pawn to get him there, a deus ex machina pushing me there. I hate the idea, a crazy, intrusive thought, and yet, no crazier than anything else here. Which version?
Isso aqui é, isso aqui é novo.
Where was
É novo,
I?
olha lá, espiral, ó. Ah, isso aqui é novo. Ah, vale a pena. Claro que tem que jogar o jogo todo, né? Mas... fica bem melhor explicado. Pra quem, sei lá, alguém que porventura não entendeu ainda. Não conseguiu entender, no caso.
There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out. Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air.
This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about writing here for countless days.
Já tem todas que...
A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
É só escrever.
I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I used my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline.
Veio o telhado ao contrário, parece barco mesmo, né? Parece o fundo do barco. E ainda é espelho. Lembra até um pouco do Stranger Things, do mundo ser invertido. Eles atravessam o portal. Que no caso aqui é o lago, né? Que não é um lago, é um oceano.
We have a great show for you here tonight. We'll treat all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course we have Alan Wake here. The best-selling writer, the books, the films are based on. Let's do this!
Um jeito de sair do estúdio. Ah, você tem que assistir.
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great! Murder Case Casey! Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
Pô, eu não me lembro mais o que tinha no jogo original, o que tem agora de extra. Ah, vou ter que assistir tudo de novo. Mas parece que tá mais explicado agora, eu acho que porque eu tô juntando Eu tô juntando as peças, né? Tu vai entendendo mais o diálogo quando tu percebe, quando já conhece o fim, né? Agora é 565. 65. É. Mr. Door. Tá.
Hello?
Vou fazer o seguinte, destrancar aqui. Tá. É o Watch. Ok, não pega nenhum item enquanto não reaver a lanterna.
Ah, Lorraine! There you are, Tom! Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsoppa, a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
Por que chamam ele de Tom? De Thomas Thomas Zane.
Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor? You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mulls about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
Vê, mas a poça d'água é o... Poça d'água é o caminho para alternar entre eles. E ele não só o faxineiro, né? Aqui.
An old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me? The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness. I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead. Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed, like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now. I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
Tá bom. Agora sim. Então ele precisa dessa luz aqui para ativar em outro lugar. Por isso que tem que estar apagado ali.
Wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember the clicker, the light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror real. It feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral in the darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map, and the key, and the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean that's not an ocean, and a lake that's not a lake.
Tá tentando aprender com os erros dele. Se vê na TV e tenta entender alguma coisa.
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me. Hello?
Alan Wake?
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
No? Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu washed over me. Had I had this conversation before?
Alan, listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there. I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You've just forgotten again. We're in this together. Don't worry. I got you now. We've been working great.
I'm losing you. Hello? Hello?
O passo do metrô.
The man had said Caldera Street Station. I had to go there.
Deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui. Que indicação ele tem? Tá, aí tem indicação. Quero ver o que acontece quando chegar ali.
The Caldera Street Station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear. Maybe I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance.
Tá, ele dá a dica, tá? É isso que eu tinha que ver, eu não lembrava. A seta se acendeu, Dani. Nice Springs.
Is this the way it was on the page?
What the hell? Oh, hey. We met at Door's show.
Alan Wake, the writer. I'm Alex Casey. I'm looking into a murder.
Come on, what is this?
There's a piece of evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written it? How far would he go to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim?
Esse é o mesmo motor do Control. Motor engine, no caso.
Stay here.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
Não, ele achou que ele tava falando com o ator, né? Aí não é o ator, aí é o personagem do livro dele. Ele se materializa nessa realidade.
Casey! Damn it.
Agora ele chama como Casey.
I remember dying in this alley in a dream I had. He was just gonna keep killing me here, loop by loop. You're not gonna get what you want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really wanna know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
Não pode faltar arma. É uma lanterna e uma arma.
This was an echo of the books I had written for years. Picking up Casey's gun felt like I was assuming the role of the detective. I had a light now. I needed to get back to the subway station entrance. There was something hidden here, a phrase repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
Tá, palavras de poder. Ah, palavra de reparo. Tá, ele já disse o tipo. Ah, já estão ali. Agora jogando de novo permite ampliar mais ainda as vantagens, né? Deixa eu só fechar a porta aqui que eu quero pegar um item. Agora não era necessário fechar. Só preciso da luz para poder abrir a estação lá.
Shit. With the alley in darkness now, restless shadows block my way.
Ih, não, essa aqui já tá agindo já. Não dá pra vacilar.
The shadows faded out. Until they didn't. They were trying to stop me. With the gun and flashlight, I could fight back.
E uma coisa, se não vai... Se o jogo não vai bugar se eu fizer isso aqui. Tá, não, era isso que eu tinha dúvida. Mais adiante no jogo ele vai...
The light cut through the darkness. I could use the light to open the subway entrance now.
Deixa eu só olhar uma coisa. Que interessante. Tá, aqui é propaganda talk show. Ah, dá um indicativo da luz, ó. Ó, adiante com a luz também.
I needed to find another light to go deeper inside.
Ah, ele falou ali, tá, ele deu a dica ali. E precisa de outra luz para ir mais longe. Seguir o caminho, no caso. Tá, agora precisa levar a luz daqui para o outro ponto. Só olhar um detalhe aqui. Tá. Isso. Na verdade aqui não é um indicativo que a luz tá ali, né? É só... não. É sim. O eco.
I had written books about Alex Casey for years.
The rain tried to wash away the sins of this city. But some sins, the evidence of the crimes committed, could never be erased. Not by the rain, or any amount of therapy from Dr. Jack Daniels. It remained bruises under my skin, like tattoos. Bruises in my soul. Scar tissue on my heart. The rain never stopped falling. And I never stopped drinking.
Tá. Uma sala de save. Agora ver se ele tem acesso aos... Ih, vazia. Tá bem, tem o que tem aqui. Compensa. Ah, 2 armas só. Ah, já tá com visual já. Tá, da Deluxe Edition. Ah, tem outra arma, né? Claro. Então deixa eu alterar ali. Tá salvo. Muita coisa. Tá bom. É a Night Springs, é o Twilight Zone desse jogo. Desse universo, quer dizer. Ah, o Team Break.
Hey, Alan.
O delegado da Bright Falls.
Sorry. Have we met?
Memory problems again, huh? Yeah, we've met. Tim Breaker. We've shared notes. Hey, I've made some progress on the map if you want to take a look. I still haven't found my mystery man, though.
You're making a map.
Trying to. It's hard to map a dream, though. I keep ending up in unexpected places. I find interesting things like those strange markings that react to the light, but never the one thing that I'm looking for. Feel free to check the map out. Oh, I've been stockpiling supplies while I poke around. If you find a stash, take anything you need.
I appreciate the help. Who's this mystery man?
Oh, it wouldn't be much of a mystery if I knew. All I have is a name. Warland Door.
The talk show host?
No. No, that doesn't sound like him. The guy has many disguises, but a talk show host? No. I'll keep looking.
Tá, mas quem ele é? Eu tô desconfiado de uma coisa, né? Deixa eu ver se tem alguém na live. Aqui é spoiler, né, dos outros jogos.
Oh, that's my crazy wall. I'm just trying to make sense of things. Don't judge me.
I'll trade you walls any day.
Tá, se não jogou outro jogo, não vai saber quem é o ator, tá? Eu vou falar então. Pelo nome do ator. Que no final desse aqui eles prestam uma homenagem ao ator. Eu não vou dizer que personagem ele faz, tá? Eles prestam uma homenagem ao Lance Reddick. E eu acho que esse William Dorr seria interpretado originalmente pelo esse Lance Reddick. Mas infelizmente por ele ter falecido, ele não pôde terminar o trabalho. Só que no outro jogo ele trabalhou. Não tem como falar sem dar spoiler. O mínimo de spoiler. Esse aqui ele já pegou. Ah, dá pra pegar de novo, tá? Pô, isso é bom. Pô, recupera a energia enquanto aponta a lanterna. Olha aqui o que tem aqui. Propaganda do cinema. Lá em cima. Por que tantas caixas vêm vazias? Ah, tem... Isso aqui eu não tinha visto no outro jogo. Ah, aqui, tinha uma aqui também. Eu tenho que achar onde é o ângulo do eco. Aqui.
The city was a monster, poised to tear into you the second you let your guard down. You thought you had it tamed, that you knew what the hell you were doing. Your last mistake, unless you got lucky. And you didn't deserve to get lucky. You blinked at the wrong time, let your mind wander, and the fire escape that was meant to be your getaway route was gone, was never there at all. You'd gotten turned around somewhere along the way. The city was coming to finish you off, and there was nowhere left to run.
Eu não tinha vindo aqui. Na outra jogada. Pô, tem até a caixa aqui. Agora tem. Agora não sei se isso é novo, não sei mesmo. Eu não vi essa escada na primeira jogada. De repente já tava. Peguei o item e entrei direto na porta. Aqui tem dois caminhos. Tá, não, deixa eu ir aqui primeiro. Ah, destrancar aqui, se ele precisar voltar pra cá, já tem como. Não precisa da luz. Tá. Tá bom. Vou lá pegar outra luz agora. Vou aqui primeiro. Não, tá aqui no fundo então. Aqui. Oh, vazio de novo. Ah, tá certo. Tá, é fechado. Por enquanto. Ih, aqui não tem saída. Eu tinha o rifle também, né? Não posso esquecer. Palavra de arma. Tá, vou melhorar tudo que dá do revólver. Tá. O que tem já na televisão? Ah, com isso aqui eu posso comparar o que tinha no jogo original e nesse, a versão final. Tá. Pra cá não tem mais nada. Hora de voltar agora. Ele pode atravessar por ali. Tá, mas igual eu vou estranco. Tá. Agora dá pra seguir. É isso aí.
The gates to the platform were closed. I had a ticket. Something about the station platform felt significant. It would work in my writing, but I needed more.
Nova cena.
Something lingered here.
Agora começa.
A forgotten memory. An echo.
An FBI agent had come here before me on the trail of a murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from one murder to the next, inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera Street Station. The name made me think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing. I had a location. I had a story thread. I would put them together, write them into my story to create a path deeper into the dark place.
Selecione para achar e vai para a história. Ele muda a realidade dele aqui.
Things clicked into place. The story rang true. I was making progress. The dark place reacted to my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked.
Isso aqui é Também acho que só no SSD para esse jogo rodar, para ter esse carregamento rápido que dá.
The Fed had glimpsed into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole.
Não sei também, de repente roda em HD. Eu não vi no PC, né? Eu não vi ninguém relatando isso no PC.
The tracks led into
Eu,
the
jogo,
tunnel.
eu tô jogando
That
num
was my way
console.
forward. The blood trail continued deeper into darkness.
Todos aparecendo. Tá, aqui é... Não, não tem. Não tem nada. É aqui mesmo. Evidência zero. Ah, marcado o caminho. 2. O jogo dá uns jump scares que a pessoa nem espera. Parecia que tinha alguma coisa ali. Então, eu vou salvar toda hora que ver uma garrafa de café, porque esse jogo tá, continua crashando. Eu cheguei e tinham resolvido. Mas de repente é o videogame que não... Videogame que não dá conta do jogo e dá umas travadas. Cinco. Tá o rastro.
The tunnels were a maze. The blood trail led me on.
6. Vê se ele fala alguma coisa aqui. Não.
Another place to use in this story.
Nova cena.
I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper. The new scene I had found was important for the story. I changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed. The federal agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death.
Okay. Deixa eu ver. Ah, tá aqui.
It's bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
The blood trail disappeared under the rubble. I had a feeling something was waiting there.
Tá aí a dica. Nada. Só falta tudo vazio, né? Tá, pelo menos uma coisa.
Another echo lingered here. A source of inspiration.
Palavra de poder. A palavra da lâmpada. Isso aqui altera muito o combate se a pessoa...
What do you... Word is, your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the cult of the word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
Desligue a lanterna para evitar... Ah... Eu acho que eu não fiz isso. Sempre com a lanterna... Ah, eu tô sempre com a lanterna ativa.
Alan Wake. Alan Wake.
Para iluminar o caminho, para saber onde é que tem que ir no jogo. Ah, eu não usei isso. Aqui tá com a agente do FBI.
The new story beat fit the story perfectly. I was making my way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
E as páginas do livro... Peraí. São páginas? Se for do mesmo tamanho, deixa eu... Parecem ser. Aí desmembraram o livro para pendurar ali. Tá, ele pegou uma luz lá. Agora dá para ativar aqui.
The water was gone.
Tá.
The way forward was open.
Tá, tem que deixar aberto. É importante deixar aberto aqui. Fui inventar de fechar isso aqui na primeira vez que eu joguei. Que volta, tive que dar. E vai para uma coisa e volta para outra. Que perda de tempo. Só por não deixar aquela passagem fechada. Tá, ele tá aqui. Mapa. Tá, vou encontrar ele. Delegado.
Hey, Alan. Tim Breaker. In case you don't remember again.
I know, Tim. I'm remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man.
How's your search for Mr. Door going?
It's not great. This dream we're in, putting a lot of roadblocks in my way.
So you think this is a dream?
I'm not ruling it out. You know, my dreams have always been incredibly vivid. They feel real until the second I wake up. In the dreams, I'm often someone else. A different person with a different name, living a different life in a different world.
Ah, só falta ele se... Tá.
Alternate realities, maybe. But certain things don't change.
Tá, então...
Like door.
Como door. Então o cara do Quantum Break é um... É o mesmo...
The sketch you
Ah,
have
só pode,
does look like a door, I know.
tá tudo
The
entrelaçado.
talk show host.
All I know is the door has something to do with what's happening to me. And he knows that I know. He's like some sadistic mastermind torturing me.
Ah, é o multiverso agora. Tudo eles usam multiverso agora. Tá, esse aqui já estava escrito. Tá, o novo é isso aqui. Ah, poliedros. Olha lá, ligação, a mulher ruiva. Tá ali. Tá tudo interligado. Pô, tem até o quarto aqui. O cara tá tanto tempo preso, né? A saída dele pra cá. Dá até pra atravessar a sombra aí, não. Ah, agora não.
washed away by dark waves, but some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
Tá. Eu esqueci de salvar. Certo.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
Tá. Interessante aqui.
I had found another compelling location to use.
Hello? Anyone there?
Dead. The scene here changed.
Agora abriu o caminho.
The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
Epa, epa, epa. Ah, não.
Shit!
Foi. Deixa eu olhar aqui se está aberto o caminho. Agora sim. Só alterar uma cena dali que ele já abre aqui. Não lembro o que era aqui. Eu não lembro o que era que tinha aqui. Deixa colocando a outra cena, ele mostra.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists track down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They lock the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, douse it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found.
Talvez aqui mude depois que mudar a cena aqui fora.
I had a new idea, a new story thread. A sick and twisted story, but it worked. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
Agora isso aqui é...
Fuck me.
Tá, e agora, o que que é... O que que é a história da ideias dele mesmo ou do Scratch? Ou o Scratch é a criação dele também? Balancear um pouco. Aqui. Não, pera. Não, ele veio por aqui. Ele veio pela escada. Tá. Agora sim. Tem um problema aqui, se tiver uma palavra de poder aqui, eu preciso da lanterna. Vou enfrentar eles. Ah, chegou ele. Não. Foram todos. Repara. Ah, agora tá vindo os itens. Aparecendo agora. E falar.
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
É tão simples.
The echoing hall had a story to tell. This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story.
Ah, não, deixa eu ver. Eu preciso ver uma coisa. O interessante é lá fora, né?
My writing was affecting reality. The hall had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
Tá. Os livros dele. E que tem que se colocar na história.
I had a new beat for the story.
Pra poder escapar daqui, ele precisa estar na história. Tem alguma outra coisa que dá pra ajudar aqui? Aqui. Foi. Faltar é lanterna. Esse é o problema. Vai faltar a lanterna. Aí tá perdido. Ah, conseguiu. Tá, munição pra rifle. Pode ser. Ih. Ih. Não dá pra ficar. Pô, meu. Pô. Esse aqui é aquele que tava ali dentro? Eu vou olhar até. Pô, não tem nada aqui. Ah, tá. É a parte da história, tá. É o combustível. Pô, tá cheio de combustível aqui.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
Vem, aqui vai afunilar aqui. E mais um, mais um. Sai, sai, sai. Cadeira, cadeira, tá na frente. Sai. Oba. Tiro bem na cara. Por uma cadeira quase foi. Já que palavra de poder não é sempre que vai estar encontrando, né? Ainda tem espaço. Quando começar a faltar, eu deixo alguma coisa lá. Tá, voltou pra cá. Aqui é o fim do caminho. Não dá pra seguir. Agora uma boa hora de salvar aqui perto. Apesar que... ele só subiu a escada, não dá pra... Ver até que ponto ele pode ativar aqui. Se ele sai daqui, ainda pode. Pô, até aqui ele consegue. Vou pegar longe o efeito da mudança de cena. Não é aqui. Corre, corre. Corre! Ei. Abre. Abre. Abre, meu. Corre. Aqui na luz ainda vem.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Tá, dá pra seguir agora. Tá, então o caminho é pra cá agora. Ah, é, isso.
The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
Epa! Tá. Não, ainda tá aqui ainda. Corre, meu. Corre. Ah, tá aqui ainda. Vai, 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 vai.
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
Isso aqui me lembra a fundação do FBC, do Control. Só muda o formato da... Eu não sei se de repente significa a mesma coisa.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Aqui o coração.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me. Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
Hanging in the air. Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. The meaning, the violent emotion of the act. Like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Mesmo corredor com escada, né? Claro. Tem que ser a espingarda, porque eu não tenho mais munição da pistola sinalizadora. Tá zerado. Tá, veio por aqui.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
I'm a writer. I write. Writing is the key. Art is the key to find my way out of the dark place. I can't forget this. Don't you fucking forget this. I'm in the dark place. I'm outside time and space. Outside reality. This is real. A nightmare dimension. An ocean of darkness. Remember, its dark energy can make art come true. Make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this. I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things. Out there. Plotting to stop me.
Isso aí ele tá escrevendo na época do American's Nightmare, por causa da roupa. É 2 anos depois de ficar... de estar preso aqui.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Se precisar, né? Ah, tem um ponto novo de save aqui. Deixa eu ver o que eu faço. Eu vou salvar, eu tenho que salvar aqui de qualquer maneira. Ah, lembrou de ver uma coisa. Continua lá.
Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead.
Telefone.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Tá, agora que eu tô me perguntando, esse Tomazene, ele tá preso aqui também, ele é outra persona do Alan, ou ele é outra faceta do Scratch.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here?
Ah, eu já dei spoiler do jogo, o cara não falou o nome dele ali no telefone. Pô, que droga.
Alan. Alice. What was that? Like a ray of warm light, I felt her presence. It gave me strength to go on.
Isso é novo. Isso não tinha. Ah, com certeza, ele não pegava foto. Isso foi colocado depois. Eu vou ter que assistir toda a gameplay antiga. Pra me certificar do que é, do que tinha e o que não tinha. Que tem área que eu nem visitei, né?
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Bounce! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
Pô, isso aqui é novo. Será que eu não vim no quarto? Puxa, será que eu não entrei no quarto quando eu tive aqui?
Alice.
Ah, não, com certeza. Isso aqui é ela. É ela, sim, tá com uma máquina fotográfica.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Escolher fotos para cartazes da mostra. Pô, que interessante isso aí. Aqui não vai conseguir abrir.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books.
É, por que é uma
This symbol
inspiração?
wasn't here before.
Mas que o apartamento não tem o mesmo design que tinha no primeiro jogo, isso é fato. Não reparei nem nos objetos que tinha aqui. Tem até brinquedo lá em cima. Tá, aqui tem que pegar o cartão de memória. Parte 1.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
Eu tenho que revisar tudo praticamente. Pode ser que eu tenha deixado alguma coisa passar, né? Quero ver se dá pra ler a marca da máquina. Não sei se escreve LET 23. Pô, é o mesmo modelo que tem lá na... No Dark Place, no caso. Lugar obscuro, né? Eles chamam.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it
Não,
as
assim
an
eu vou estar
artist.
pra...
And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. that nod at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster.
Tá.
He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was
Deixa eu desligar essa lanterna que eu sempre me esqueço. E atrapalho o vídeo. Ah, eu não quis. Eu cheguei a cancelar o vídeo. É o B que cancela.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Return by Scratch. Tá. Ah, agora eles terminam a conversa.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Pô, essa visão do servo ali em cima.
Mr. Wake.
Cara, que coisa bizarra.
Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Eu vou chutar uma coisa aqui, né?
And there's so much of it.
É coisa demais, tá? Não, ele tá com essa roupa aí. Peraí, no American Nightmare, ele tá projetado lá com aquela roupa porque ele usou essa roupa aqui no Alan Wake 2. Porque no lugar obscuro o tempo é irrelevante. Então... Porque lá se for só... Ele escreveu uma história... Lá ele escreveu uma história... Que o America's Nightmare é como se fosse um episódio do Night Springs. Então... Pô, eu tô chutando. Lá ele já tem... Ou eles fizeram uma homenagem lá ao visual que ele tava lá... Ou ele já projetou essa visão que ele teve aqui... Ele voltou pra lá e escreveu aquela história lá pra tentar fugir. Por ter o 2, ele escreveu a história do American's Nightmare. Com essa roupa xadrez aqui. Pô, esse jogo tem muita teoria. Bah, muita coisa. Já que o tempo é relevante aqui, depois, se a pessoa vê todo o jogo, dá pra perceber isso aí.
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How do you discern that they even have the clicker?
That could be working Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Al, I'm gonna ask all this information you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Tá.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Mentalidade da seita. Não é. Símbolos. Pode ser meta da seita. É.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Pô, não me lembro disso aqui. Ah, mas não me lembro mesmo dessa parte aqui, esse arquivo aqui. a história. Deixa eu montar. Aqui.
Makes sense.
Isso aqui é uma explicação pro jogo, pra quem não entendeu. Acredito que não tem essa parte aqui. Isso aqui tá explicando o jogo aqui. Aqui. Scratch. Aqui. Não. Tá.
Nah.
Então tem mais alguma... Isso aqui serve em algum lugar. Então não é aqui, então é aqui. Tá. Aqui tá a página que explica a luz. Esse aqui ela não chegou ainda.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Eu tenho que completar agora. Pra poder seguir a história, senão... Não, então tem outro caso lá, pera. Espera.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Ah, agora que começa a poder alternar as histórias. Tá. Agora cada jogo é diferente do outro. Dá pra fazer a ordem que quiser agora. Tentando ver se aqueles post-it faz assim, tem algum sentido. Deixa eu só ver quanto tempo tá de jogo. Eu vou... Tentando lembrar o que ela faz agora. Ela vai naquele parque. Não, eu vou fazer o seguinte, eu vou... Pelo horário eu vou ter que encerrar. Salvar aqui. Eu vou encerrar então. Boa noite.